Welcome to the channel, where we explore the best investing strategies and financial tips to help you grow your wealth. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most legendary investment books ever written, One Up on Wall Street by Peter Lynch. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the complexity of investing or felt like Wall Street was reserved for the experts, this book will completely change your perspective. Peter Lynch, one of the most successful fund managers of all time, made it clear that ordinary investors can outperform the professionals. How? By simply thinking differently and trusting their instincts. In this video, we'll take you through some of the book's most important lessons and give you actionable advice that you can start applying to your own investment strategy right away. The power of invest in what you know. One of the key takeaways from One Up on Wall Street is Lynch's approach to finding investment opportunities in everyday life. He believes that individual investors have an edge over Wall Street pros because they encounter products, services, and innovations on a daily basis. When you're passionate about something, whether it's a product you love or a trend you've spotted, you can use that insight to your advantage. Lynch's famous quote, "The best time to buy a stock is when you found something you really like," sums this up perfectly. If you've ever found yourself thinking, "Wow, I think this company is going to blow up," that could be your signal to dive deeper into researching that stock. Understanding what makes a good stock. But it's not just about liking a product, it's about finding a company that fundamentally works. Peter Lynch breaks down the criteria for evaluating stocks into different categories. He emphasizes looking for companies with a strong balance sheet, solid growth potential, and an edge in their market. He also talks about finding stocks in sectors you understand, so you can spot trends that might fly under the radar for others. In this video, we'll explain his step-by-step process for analyzing stocks, and we'll show you how to tell the difference between a stock with real potential and a flash in the pan. Lynch's approach to growth versus value investing. Another core idea in the book is growth versus value investing. Peter Lynch was known for combining the two approaches, rather than sticking to just one. He explains how to spot high-growth companies with exciting prospects, while also keeping an eye on those undervalued gems, stocks that the market has overlooked. This philosophy is important because, as Lynch suggests, not every stock is going to soar in value overnight. In fact, many of the best-performing stocks in his portfolio took time to mature and grow, so patience is key. The six-legged stool of successful investing. Lynch shares his six-legged stool analogy to illustrate the most important factors in choosing a successful stock. These include, 1. The company's earnings growth. 2. The price-to-earnings ratio, P/E. 3. The debt level. 4. The company's competitive position. 5. The industry's prospects. 6. The management's integrity. By evaluating a stock against these 6 legs, Lynch teaches us to ensure we're not just looking for the next hot trend, but a company with solid, sustainable growth. Avoiding common pitfalls, beware of red flags. While Lynch encourages us to look for opportunities in the stock market, he also warns us to watch out for the warning signs. He talks about red flags like sky-high debt, poor management, and unreasonable growth expectations. One of the most important lessons he teaches is how to avoid falling in love with a stock just because everyone else is. In this part of the video, we'll go over some real-life examples of how these red flags manifest in the market and how to avoid getting caught in the hype. How to build a stock portfolio like Peter Lynch. Finally, Lynch talks about how to build a well-diversified stock portfolio. He recommends investing in a mix of stocks, some high-growth, some stable, and some undervalued, to create balance. Diversification is key to managing risk, and Lynch's approach will show you how to maintain a portfolio that's resilient, even during market downturns. Conclusion: why One Up on Wall Street is a must-read for investors. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a complete beginner, One Up on Wall Street offers insights that can help you make smarter decisions and become more confident in your investment choices. Peter Lynch's philosophy is simple but powerful: do your research, invest in what you know, and have the patience to let your investments grow. In this video, we've just scratched the surface of the key lessons from the book, but there's so much more that we'll dive deeper into. If you want to learn more about how to apply these strategies to your own portfolio and gain an edge in the stock market, be sure to watch the full video and subscribe for more content on how to master the world of investing.